Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you are here with us. Thank you so much. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, today is Monday, April 8th, and I don't know if you've heard, but there's going to be a solar eclipse today. So we're planning very early this morning, for me anyways, because my kids have a half day of school just for safety reasons, I guess. They decided to let them out. I'm down for it because I'm the mom that likes to do things with my kids. I mean, like, I get overstimulated in all the things. Yes, I need my time to myself and I need my things, but when it comes to something like this, I'm like very excited that I don't have to worry about rushing out to get my kids. We can sit, we can enjoy it at our leisure. And, when they're like, let's see, the next one's going to be in 21 years, I think, 22 years, something like that. I don't know. I'm going to be like 64. My kids are going to be like in their 30s and we'll be able to remember it. Might not be able to see it depending on where we are, but we'll definitely remember today. So core memory happening today. Really excited about that. All right. So I decided to go with the Midnights kit. This is probably, I have so many favorites, guys, but this is definitely a favorite of mine. I love these colors together. This blue and this like tan color, so pretty. But I thought it worked for today because of the eclipse. I don't know. It just kind of reminded me of like nighttime vibes, kind of, but cheery nighttime vibes. Okay. So we're going to go with this. My cats are going bananas because apparently I don't learn to not feed the cats before I hop on here. So don't mind the sounds in the background. Now, I think for colors, so this is new to the collection. So I've planned with this kit before, but I got this after all of that planning. So let's consult this swatch pad or book, whatever you want to call it. If I can get it out. Okay. Let's see. I think... What number is this one? This is 553. Okay, let's see. 553. Ooh, yeah. I think that is going to be a good one. I like that. And then I'm going to go with my 992. There might be a better, like, tan color, but no, I think that one's pretty good. 942 is all right, too. But this one's, like, my go-to, the 992. I love it. They're both Tombos. My cats are hissing at each other. Don't mind them. All right. Excited to plan this morning. I had a crazy day yesterday. We'll get into that. I have my sticker book out because I want to search to see if I can find some an emoji with sunglasses on. I think I do. I might have it in that one or my seasonal. Let's check in here first since I've got it right here. Let's see. Maybe I do not. Let's see. I have the sun with sunglasses on. That one might work. Let's keep that out just for options. We like to have options, right? Let's see. I kind of like stacked some of my summer things. Let's see what I got in here. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's a little yellow mushroom. What is this from? The Prairie Planner. Oh my goodness. So I got a lot of stickers and someone's destashed. They sent it to me and I'm still like looking through all the stickers and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right. I don't think these are fall. We're not going back into fall. So we will continue looking when we get to that. But this little sun with the sunglasses on might be cute. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's start, shall we? We can talk about my crazy day yesterday. So I'm going to pull you guys in just a little bit. And let's get some tools. I need some tools. I need my tweezers. If I can get them out. My Tombow Fudo. Fudo. We're just going to call it that. I heard somebody else call them that. And I'm going to use my fountain pen because I love this fountain pen, guys. Oh my goodness. Very excited about that. Okay, so yesterday, why was it so crazy? Well, because Spencer, she woke up Saturday night not feeling well. But a little quick backstory. So I don't know what's going on with my child, but I have a gut feeling something's going on. I don't know if something's happening at school, that kind of thing. So we definitely need to schedule in some mommy and me time and just, hang out and chat and all that stuff. But She woke up during the night on Saturday and she was feeling pretty nauseous, and she still has this little bit of a cough, which I think is like a post-nasal drip kind of thing. And I'm going to be continuing the allergy medicine to see if that works. I also think that, do I want to run this all the way? I don't know, because I kind of like to use them as dividers over here. Let's hold off on this one. So I think that we're heading into the fun joys of being a girl. I'm not sure, but it's seeming like we're getting there. All right, let's see. I want to use, what do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this guy. He's got a scarf on, but it's still cold. It's beautiful out today, but it's freezing right now, and then I'll warm up later, thankfully. I am ready for spring. But anyway, so she got up during the night. She was feeling a little sick. I'm not sure if it was like post-nasal drip, or she also did this thing where we have ice cream on Saturday nights. It's ice cream Saturday. Epic dessert night, that's what we call it. And she loves whipped cream. Like, loves whipped cream. So, and then on Friday, she had cramps. So, there's that. But she asked for a hot chocolate because she really wanted, I forget what she wanted, but it was cold. And my mom and I were like, yeah, no, you probably shouldn't have cold drinks. You should probably have something warm, you know, like tea. She's like, I don't like tea. And my mom's like, coffee. I'm like, really, Mom? So, of course, Spencer's like, I don't like coffee. So my mom's like, how about hot chocolate? And she's like, ooh, I like hot chocolate. I think like is an understatement. But I told her she could have some hot chocolate when we had gotten home. We had the dentist appointment, all that stuff. So I forgot, because that's just me. I forget things like crazy. And if my kids aren't like, can we have this? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I forget. So she didn't get her hot chocolate on Friday, and her cramps went away. So it was fine. But yesterday afternoon, she remembered. Like, why do you always remember things like way after the fact? So she remembered, and I said, no, you can have some hot chocolate. But again, it's epic dessert night. So Joe was like, you can have a little bit of ice cream, like just to not overdo it. And then, of course, because we like whipped cream, we needed to have, whipped cream and on our hot chocolate and on our ice cream. So I'm sitting on the couch, she's at the table, Weston's at the table. All of a sudden, she starts freaking out. And she's like, ew, this is so gross. And she's like at the sink and she's spitting it out and rinsing her mouth out. And we're like, what the heck? She's like, that tasted just like that croissant tasted. And so Spencer's very sensitive with textures and tastes and colors and all the things. But she, once upon a time, I don't know how it happened, but we used to get these chocolate croissants. She loves them. She's obsessed with anything that has chocolate, and she likes the croissants. So, ooh, that's pretty. I don't think I noticed that before. It's gradient. It's like an ombre. Love it. So she had eaten this croissant, or she was starting to eat it, and then she stopped because it tasted funny. And I think like it wasn't that old, so I was kind of surprised, but there was like the beginnings of some mold coming out in there. So she tasted that mold taste, which bleh, I don't like it either, which is good, you know, safety mechanism to make sure we don't eat anything we're not supposed to. So she starts freaking out about this. I don't even know, to be honest with you, because I was on the couch. So I don't know if she had her ice cream first or hot chocolate first. Knowing her, she probably had the hot chocolate first. So she's like freaking out, and we're like, oh my gosh, what was it? And she's like, it tasted just like the croissant did. So gross. And she's like freaking out. And Joe and I are looking at each other a little puzzled, because we're like, wait a minute. It was whipped cream, like whipped cream in a can. So we're like, what? So I get up and I go and I look at the whipped cream and the nozzle. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip. I don't know if you guys didn't know this. Maybe it was just me that didn't know this. I don't know. But the nozzle that little white thing, had mold on it. I'm like, what in tarnation? So, yeah. I don't think she actually consumed it, but I think the thought of it grossed her out, which I don't blame the girl. So I think it grossed her out. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I could take these off. I keep forgetting to put the day of the week down. If I could take this off and move it down ever so slightly, we're gonna. And if we can't, we can't. It's not a big deal. But anyways, so she had that taste in her mouth. She was really grossed out. She ended up having, we threw it away, made new. Okay, let's do this before I forget again, because I've done this a couple of weeks now. So I don't know if it was, like, again, I don't think she consumed it, but I think it was just the, like, the memory of the taste. It grossed her out, whatever. So she, hold on, I need to concentrate. Let's see if I can get this to go down in one spot, or in one motion here. Let's see, line that up, concentrate. And my glasses. Oh goodness, I think I'm not a surgeon, right? Yeah, so I don't know if it grossed her out and it was just like the memory of it, and then it skeeved her. During the night she got up, she felt sick. I had gone to sleep, I guess, when this all happened, and I was up pretty late. I was up until like 1 maybe, and then she ended up waking me up around, I don't know, it was probably like 6:30. It was pretty early for her, actually. And she had to go to the bathroom. She wasn't sure if it was like daytime kind of thing. So I confirmed that it was daytime. And once I'm up, I'm the person, like, once I'm up, I'm up. So I just kind of came out here, and I was hanging out. I don't know if I was reading, watching the news, drinking coffee. I was still not conscious yet. But she came out and she was saying, she's like, did Daddy tell you I got sick last night? I'm like, no. I'm like, Daddy's sleeping, and he was sleeping when I went to bed. Or, I mean, when, during the night. So, no, I didn't know. So, and then she, she carried on. She went to the bedroom. She was hanging out on her iPad, probably talking to one of her friends or whatever. And then she came back out again, and she's telling me she feels very nauseous and she doesn't feel good. And I'm like, well, maybe, it was just like, because you weren't feeling good during the night, whatever, you try to eat something. Because, sometimes, like, when you get sick, your stomach feels bad because you emptied it out. So let's try to eat something, right? So, I made her some toast, and she did not want the toast. She had a couple small bites, and she was just feeling really gross. So that's how I spent my day yesterday. She did not get sick again, but she wasn't really wanting to eat. So I don't know if it's her nerves. I don't know if it's, was like a little bit of, like, I just spelled habits wrong again. My goodness, guys. I get, like, distracted with my talking, and habits has 1 B. Hobbies has 2 B's. So, yeah, whatever. Right? Who cares? Anyways, so I don't know. I don't know if it was nerves. I don't know if she was feeling sick from when, for being grossed out. I don't know. Don't know. This morning she woke up. She didn't have much to eat yesterday. She had some soup. She had some pretzels, and then she didn't want dinner. And she was very emotional. She's been very emotional. So I'm not sure if it's just like the perfect storm, but we're going to get to the bottom of it and figure out what is going on with Spencer. So that was my day yesterday. Good times. But she got up this morning. She said she was feeling tired. And, like, I tested her for COVID, too, because I'm like, you never know. And, like, I don't want it. So I tested to see if maybe there was some COVID action going on. But nope, that came back fine. And today she just said she felt really tired. But, again, they're only in school for a little bit of time. So that's okay. I think she can do it. I told her, you know, she can't, but let's try. All right. I want to do this down at the bottom, or do I want to do it like I used to do it? Let's do it a little different today. Let's see. This is midnight. I don't really do anything past this time. So we're going to do it here like that. So hopefully she does okay at school today. We're hoping for the best. Like I said, considering there's only a little bit of school today, I think she should be all right. And, you know, of course, like I was like running through all the things, like, is there somebody bothering her at school? You know, that kind of thing. So I don't think there is. I asked her point blank this morning and she said no. I typically, you know, I could tell my kids are lying or trying to not say something for whatever reason, especially with Spencer, because she's very much a people pleaser. And I got to be careful with that and just make sure she's not saying something to just appease somebody. So, all right, I want to put, let's see, Wednesday, I want to put this up here in the morning section because I keep forgetting. Spencer has her violin on Wednesday, and I keep forgetting because we have different days of the week for Weston's clarinet. And then last year, his violin or instrument day was Thursday. So I'm a little, I keep forgetting. So I ordered some emotis in my last order. But for now, we're going to put this here so I don't forget. Okay. So, yeah. So I don't know if it's like anxiety. Maybe because of the eclipse today, she's feeling a little anxious. I'm not sure. But I will get down to the bottom of it. I'm going to put these in here like this. I feel like they are friends hanging out. Cute. I love this kit. I'm probably going to use all the stickers, but that's okay. Let's do this one on the weekend because actually, you know what? I didn't put my weekend banner up. Whew. So that was my day yesterday. We're hoping that she's okay. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if it's body changes, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not sure. Anxiety. Don't know. But she was okay. Could have been just like a little touch of like, I don't even want to say food poisoning because I don't think it was food poisoning. I think that maybe it was, sorry, I just needed to count the days. How do I want to do this? I think it was just the taste, like, kind of triggered that ew kind of feeling. And maybe, like, it took her a minute to, like, feel that. I don't know if that makes any sense. So, hopefully, I don't think it was a stomach bug. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do a little meal plan down here this week. I really do like how that came out in past weeks, but I like my Cozy Hobbies better. All right, let's see. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, yeah. So hopefully she starts to feel a little bit better. I would be lying if I said I wasn't worried or concerned, but I think, I'm going to cover all the bases and figure it out. And I will keep you guys posted. Let's see. Friday, I know for sure is going to be pizza. It's Pizza Friday. So pizza night. Saturday is date night. My parents were like, we can't take them this weekend. I'm like, but I put it in my planner. So this week, and they're taking them. And I'm going to put it in my planner again, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. Monday, what is for dinner tonight? Tonight is going to be pasta. And then I think, I'm not going to write it in yet, but I think Tuesday is going to be zucchini boats. I have some shredded chicken left over from my my make-ahead meals, like my meal prep for this week. I'm going to look up how to spell quesadillas because I don't know how to spell that word. And I at least want to be able to spell it correctly. Or at least abbreviate it correctly. So let's write it in. I have a general idea. Let's see. Or not. I didn't do well in Spanish because I couldn't spell the words. I can't really spell in English. QU, I'll remember though after a while. All right. Looks good. All right, so Tuesday I think is going to be zucchini boats, and then Thursday it's either going to be zucchini boats or it's going to be meatball subs, and then Thursday will be the zucchini boats. So we're going to leave that for now. I'm just going to write a meal plan. I am on a mission. We're going to the Poconos this summer for a family, we call it a family reunion. There's like 30 people in my husband's family. So we all come in at different times. We mainly see the people that live in Pennsylvania. And then a freak chance, like certain holidays, we might be able to see our Virginia relatives that live in Virginia. But we don't really see, like, even still with that, sometimes it's like we're coming in and they're leaving like the next morning. So we are doing a family reunion. I'm very excited. We've been to the Poconos before. We're just going to stay in a different place. But I enjoy seeing my family, and there is many of us. So let's see. We're going to go out around here. That's usually when. So this is going to look very similar to last week's, guys. And then parents probably coming over around this time to return the children's. And then I think April break. Yes. This is the last week till April break. Holy moly. Let me just double check with my calendar and confirm. But I think I am correct. Yep, I am. Okay. We did this during February break. My parents took the kids like before February break started, and then at the end of February break, I looked at Joe and I was like, well, I did that incorrectly. But I kind of needed, we spent a lot of time together in the car and traveling and all those things. I love my kids, but I need to hit the reset button. And you know what? I'm going to stop saying I love my kids, but I don't need to say I love my kids. I love my kids. Like, it's just, I do. However, I'm a human being that gets overstimulated and deserves some time to myself to recharge my battery to be the best mom that I can be. So, there we go. Tired of feeling bad about taking time for myself. I think we all, as caregivers and moms, should have that stance because we do a lot. And we don't, I had this conversation with Weston this morning because he was nervous. He's got like a test tomorrow, and he was nervous about, he's in a computer tech class right now. And he was nervous about what? Oh, he has to transfer something, I think, from the computer to the phone. And he's like, but we're not supposed to have phones in school. And I'm like, right. No, you're right. Yes, that's true. But if it's something for class, you'll be able to talk to your teacher about it, and you can use your phone during that time. I'm assuming, if that was part of the project, like they're going to be allowed to use their phone. But I was telling him, I'm like, just double check and talk with your teacher. And if you're feeling anxious, you can talk to your homeroom teacher and everything will be fine. She's the resource teacher and the team leader. She's the one that I love. But anyways, so when we were driving to school today, I told him, I was like, Weston, I was like, I'm very proud of you. I was like, I don't know if I say it enough. I'm like, I know as adults, like we sit there and we're like, we feel it and we know it. But I remember being a kid and feeling like, I needed my parents to say it, that kind of thing. Heck, I still need them to say it. But I think as people, we forget that it needs to be said. So I said to him, I was like, I'm very proud of you. I said, I'm proud of the young man that you're becoming. I was complimenting him because I think I might have talked about it in my video last week. He was having trouble transitioning from the computer. We get like this every once in a while. He has trouble transitioning from the computer to other tasks that need to get done. So, we were going to ground him and all that stuff. And I just told Joe, I was like, well, let's try this instead. And he's been doing really well. He's been setting a timer. he's been getting off because like we're trying to teach him that like if we have to be somewhere at 10:30, we're not leaving at 10:30. We have to figure out how long does it take to get there. Then we need to give ourselves like 5-10 minutes to put our shoes on, go to the bathroom, get our things, get outside, and like kind of go backwards, and to make him understand that how long it takes to actually do something. So I was complimenting him on that this morning because I'm a firm believer in when you notice somebody's doing the task or doing the thing that you asked, to like give them that like good job, you know, because then that is attention and that is good behavior. What's the word I'm looking for? Not good behavior. It is, I can't think of the word, guys. It's still early, but it's giving them that attention that, you know, to what they're doing. So it's not going overlooked, and you're seeing them and you're seeing what they're doing and you're proud of them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I was telling him that this morning, and I told him, you know, how proud I was, and that, you know, how he's becoming a great young man and he's doing great in school, because I know that sometimes it can seem like or feel like for him he's not, because there's a lot of criticism, there's a lot of teachers. We won't get back into that, but if you know, you know. And if you're curious, go check out the video underneath this one. But I told him, I said, my hope for you. Oh, this one has sunglasses on, but it says splurge. Maybe we can cut the splurge part off. Hold on. That might be an option. So I said to him, I want you to feel these things for yourself. Oh, this one's a good one. I don't have to cut off the, hold on, sorry guys. I'm trying to do two things at once. So, because that's my dream for him, to have that confidence, to feel that within himself, you know, and to be okay with getting an answer wrong, or, you know, maybe be okay with like things changing, you know, or as best as he can be for, you know, for something like that. Because, you know, I have trouble with that too. I've been working on it for 42 years, so we'll get there. But yeah, so where was I going with that? Oh my gosh, about confidence and, but yeah, it was just a nice conversation. I don't remember where I was going with that because now I'm distracted because I'm looking for something and I'm like losing my memory. But yeah, I was really proud of him. Or I have been really proud of him, and he's been doing a really great job with everything. And I feel like it doesn't get said enough. Let's put it here. I wish I had like a moon. Do I have a moon? Hold on, guys. Maybe if I give my brain a minute to catch up, I'll remember what I was saying. I do have a moon. And okay, so we're going to see 92% coverage. So, oh, I know what I was talking about. Man, I went way off topic. I went way squirrel on you guys. So we're going to have 92%. How do we want to do this? Actually, you know what? Let's do it like this. I don't know if I can get this off. Might not. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna I think that works though. We're having 92% coverage. It's gonna be kind of like a big cloud is passing over the sun. I'm very excited. Places like Erie, they're having full 100% coverage, total eclipse. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty exciting. However, unfortunately, it's gonna be cloudy. It's like a whole area that's gonna be cloudy, and I feel bad because like my nephews are driving there to go see the solar eclipse and everything. I'm like, oh, that stinks. So hopefully the clouds will part and they will have a chance to see the total eclipse. I think it's gonna be really cool. And we're going to mark it in with that. But yeah, so I still don't remember what I was saying about Weston in our conversation this morning, but I hope that he knows that we are proud of him, and that I want him to feel that way about himself, you know? Like, that's all I could wish for both my kids. Like, I wish, you know, I hope Spencer, oh, I hope she's doing okay. I worry about her. And the people pleaser that she is. Can I fit it there? I don't think I can. what the percentage was, because I've heard like 91, I've heard 96, I've heard different. The news station that I like to watch, that I kind of listen to the weather and stuff, they said 92%, I think, this morning. And they're like, it's not going to be total darkness, just so everybody knows. But I think it's still going to be cool. The one that happened in 2017, if I remember correctly, the kids were both home. They were littler. But I think it was cloudy, and it just kind of like made it like brown and like hazy outside. I couldn't look at the sun because I did not have glasses then. And I was like, I think like last minute person where I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had glasses. So this time I got the glasses. But I did try to make something out of like a cereal box, I think, like where you could like look at the shadow of it on a white piece of paper inside the box, and it was all bogus. I was just like, well, anyways. So today should be fun. We got karate and dance. Hopefully Spencer makes it to dance tomorrow, because I've been paying for non-classes apparently. And what else do we got going on? Oh, violin. Spencer. Violin. All right, date night, guys. What do you think? Think it's gonna happen this week? Let me know. I hope it does. And this will work out great. It's actually better if if I have my parents over, I tend to want them to come over on a Saturday, because on Sunday I spend the entire day meal prepping and doing 5,000 loads of laundry, because I still haven't learned to do little loads during the week. Because I'm doing all that on Sunday, it's like a jam-packed day for me, and then the kids go to school on Monday. So this week will be good on a Sunday, because then it's April break and I don't have to worry about that. So that will be nice. Okay. Really wish I could remember where I was going with that conversation with Weston. Anyways, all right, so I woke up around 5:30 this morning. Oh, I know where I really went squirrel on you guys. We were talking about our trip to the Poconos, because I was talking about my meal plan. See, guys, I always come back. Might take me a minute, especially if I'm doing other things like planning and writing. I forget. Anyways, so we're going to the Poconos in July, and I decided I want to try to lose like 10 to 15 pounds. My ideal weight would be to lose 20, and it's not possible. It's more realistic, I think, within the time frame to lose 10 to 12 pounds, and that's based at like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week. And I'm very happy with my body. I'm going to tell you that right now. It took me a really long time. You know, you go through your teenage years and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat. And then you look at pictures and you're like, wow, I was not fat. But it took me a minute. And I think I was probably like around 23, 24. And I just became like okay with my body, which was great when like having babies and, you know, your body changes and all that stuff. But because of that, I feel like, not that I've let myself go, but I've been okay with my body. I've been happy with my body. So, you know, I'm not stressing and obsessing over it, if that makes sense. So, but for health purposes, I've noticed that my blood pressure goes up when I am above a certain weight that we're not going to be sharing. I have to fold some laundry later, just towels, so that's easy. But when I go above this weight, and it could be 1 pound to 3 pounds, 4 pounds, whatever, my blood pressure goes up. And we don't like that. So I want to get far enough away from that number where if I, you know, gain a couple of pounds here and there, holidays, winter, you know, that kind of stuff, it's not going to raise my blood pressure. So I need to get as far away from, or far enough away from the number I'm at now where I can comfortably gain a pound or two here or there, depending on the season. So that's my goal. Between being away in Pennsylvania and then the extension of, it's it's still Easter. Let's eat all these candies. I don't know. I kind of put on a couple pounds, which is fine. I don't mind that, but because I still, you know, I think I look fine. I don't care. But health reasons, health-wise, I have a feeling my blood pressure is probably a little elevated. So I want to fix that. And I'm going to, I should have moved this down a little bit. Let's see if I can. Try to not cut out completely, but reduce the amount of carbs because I'm a carbaholic, whether it's sugar. I don't like bread. That's the only thing I don't like, but chips, it has carbs in it. And all that kind of stuff. The stuff that's not good for you. But I'm going to reduce my carbs. I'm not going to be carb free or anything, but I'm going to reduce the carbs. And, oh, I got to get my nails done. That's what I was going to do today. All right. And up my protein because I know that somebody my age, it's better if I have more protein every meal, and that will help me to lose some weight and get a little bit more fit. So in comes the meal planning, and I'm really excited to get back to, I prep out breakfast and lunch for Joe and I, and it has been a game changer for me because I have a hard time with cooking for myself when it's just me. Like at home, I'm working or I'm busy doing things, and I kind of sort of forget to eat. And then suddenly I'm like, why am I so hungry at like 4 o'clock? Well, that's why. So eating or prepping out breakfast and lunches have been perfect for me, and it gets it so I just have to open up the fridge and heat it up or just eat it right out of the fridge. You know, like this week I made a BLT chicken salad, and it's a healthy version, so I'm kind of excited about that. I've made it before. It's delicious. I don't like bacon. Come at me if you want. I'm used to it, but I don't like bacon. The only time I ever liked bacon was when I was pregnant with Weston. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Go ahead. You can tell me. But I like turkey bacon. So it's actually really good with the turkey bacon. And then like you use like yogurt and a little bit of like light mayo, but it's delicious. Tomatoes, some scallions, really good stuff. So if you're interested in something like that, you should definitely, I follow sweet and savory stuff over on Instagram. It's one of her meal preps, and I love her website. She's got a lot of different recipes, and I've been following them. I like tweak my own. Like this week, like I had some, I don't know what happened in my Walmart order last week, but they gave me like 2 things of like the vine tomatoes, and I used one bunch for tacos the other night, and then I still have some left over, and I'm like, what am I gonna use these for? So I sliced them up. I made an egg bake where I did spinach and mushrooms with feta cheese, and then I put the tomato just on the top, and I baked it. It was very fancy looking and pretty. So I like to try to use up my food, like my veggies and things like that, whether it's on the pizza or on the quiche, but I tend to use everything. And I'm really excited to be back into meal prepping because last week I did not eat so good. And then we had pie. So, you know how that goes. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to write out what my plans are for today. Oh, I have to answer a couple of emails. I'm really excited, guys. I reached out to a company about receiving something so I could show you guys and share it with you guys. And they answered me this morning, and they were very interested, so I'm pretty excited. It's food, as I sit here and I talk about trying to lose some weight, but this is really cool. I'm not going to share too much because I want it to be a surprise. So if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't forget. We do all things Hobonichi. Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Cousin, love the Coffee Monster Co. in case you didn't know. So if you're down for that, this is the channel for you. We have unboxings and Amazon hauls and cozy chit chats and hobbies and all the things. And I'm now just introducing the Sterling Ink Common Planner, the TN Standard Vertical Planner. We're really excited, guys. I'm a little obsessed with that planner. So if you are interested in any of those things, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new here on the channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and we truly appreciate all your support and all the things. So thank you very much. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And my kids are excited also because I got actually one request, and then I requested with another company also. So gotta like look into it and make sure it's not gonna conflict. So I'm pretty excited. But and also I'm very excited about my common planner, guys. So I ended up putting her in my traveler's notebook that Poppy decided to try to eat, but I like it. The only thing, so I have to watch out with this. I have to keep it back here because of my tabs, which is okay. I've managed to get like the string in between. It does fit fine in my traveler's notebook companion. I just didn't want to have something so thick and big. But guys, I love this planner. I'm a little obsessed at the moment. Still planner piece, but I do like the Sterling Ink paper and all the things. One things I really, really love about this planner is that there's dated daily pages. And I don't know, so if you know, let me know in the comments if there's a common planner that's like the Hobonichi Cousin, but has dated daily pages. Because as much as I sit there and say, I'll journal every day, I'm not. I know I won't. With this, I tend to journal every day, but like, so I journal, I didn't come back last night, for instance. There you go. And then sometimes I'll go a couple of days, but I always kind of go back. I'll mark things in here and I kind of go back, but I don't know if I would do that if they weren't dated. And also, I don't know if there'd be enough room. I could do like bullet journal style, I guess, in the back, maybe. I don't know. It's just something I'm kind of thinking about maybe for next year. We'll see. Right now, I still have my planner piece in here. I do love this layout, but I do also love these daily pages back here for journaling because I'm kind of obsessed with journaling. But I wanted to share with you guys also. I totally forgot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, guys, we hit 5,000 subscribers this weekend. I think it was Saturday. I am so very grateful. Thank you. I'm just blown away because I never in 1,000 years thought when I started this little YouTube channel that we'd be at 5,000 and growing. And I truly adore this community that we're building. And thank you. It's so cool. Okay. Anyways, let's see. What else do we have to add in? Friday is looking pretty... Well, I just want to check my calendar because you never know. Friday's looking pretty good. This week is pretty... I was supposed to go to the dentist today. I had to cancel because the kids got out early. And honestly, if I'm being honest, also, I wanted to watch the Eclipse. So, there's that. But they had an earlier appointment that I couldn't do because kids. So, that's okay. I'm on a cancellation list because they're booked, of course. So we'll get my teeth cleaned. I don't have any cavities, but because I already had that checked. They definitely need to be cleaned though. All right, guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I'm probably gonna be like all done and be like, oh my god, I forgot that. Let's see. I have the solar eclipse. I love how that came out, guys. Can you see it? It's so cute. Okay, sorry. I'm in that kind of mood today. Let's see. All right. I kind of want to, I started to play Stardew Valley yesterday. I've been on and off trying to play this game. I'm like, I don't know. But I paid money for it, so I'm like, I don't want it to go to waste. So I started playing it yesterday, again. And I actually was kind of into it. Maybe I just have to be in the right mindset, but I was into it. I was like clearing some land and stuff. But I have a question. Maybe somebody can answer me. I was starting to research it. When my girl starts to run out of some energy, it says to get like food and drink. Where do I get the food and drink? Like I went into town and I think I might have found something, I had to pay money, like coins for it, and I picked the wrong thing. But anyways, that's different story. But how do I make food? Like, I have fiber and stuff. Like, how do I do it? Somebody let me know. So, or is there something else that I can do aside from I keep putting her into her bed because I'm like clearing land and she keeps running out of energy. So I keep making her go to sleep so she can wake up and have more energy. So let me know because I'm very new to Stardew Valley and, you know, I got to say, everybody seems to love it. So I don't want to give up on it. All right. I think Friday we're going to leave it blank because we do our daily check-in, or not our daily, but our weekly check-in, usually around Thursday afternoon if I have the time, or Friday. And then we'll fill this in because I'm really kind of hoping that I can have Friday be a completely, like, look at that. Like, don't get me wrong. I love a full planner, but I really like seeing this on my Monday where my Friday is completely blank. Because then I can fill it in with maybe some cozy hobbies and like really like start the recharge process of my battery Friday, and then Saturday night I'll get a date night, and then April vacation. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's look for a second. I've got my happy moments. I've got my date night. There's not too much going on this week. I do want to mark in one thing here because I'm not quite used to it yet. Let's see. What do we want to do for a color? Let's do a light blue. Let's do this. I love this color. It's a camel color. I want to mark in. Spencer's been doing this after school thing. It's like drumming and dancing. She's obsessed. So I want to make sure I remember. Okay. And I think that's it. I feel like I need to flip through this. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm just going to make a note of it. I need to call and make myself a nail appointment because today would be the day that I'd be getting it done, but the kids are coming home, so that's not going to happen. Tomorrow they are closed, unfortunately, so it would be Wednesday that I have to see. So if I call them today, hopefully I can get something for Wednesday. I want to put this here and just make a little note so I don't forget. Oh. One thing that I have to like really push the cap in, and I'd like the cap on the pen. All right, let's see. Make nail appointments. Okay. All right. I think this is looking pretty good. But like I said, I feel like I need to flip through just to make sure I got everything. I have my budgeting down. Let's see. We're not going to be doing any rotting in bed today, unfortunately. Okay. The rest of this stuff, I think I can put in, like, when I do my Friday, because I'm, like, looking, I'm like, ooh, I want a treat this week. I want a nice coffee. Oh, Erin. Oh, I haven't used these. I meant to tell you guys, I am not getting hot flushes anymore. They seem to have died down a bit, so hooray! And I did not start any medication or any like supplements, so we'll see where this takes us. Anxiety seems to be down a bit too, so we'll see. I'm definitely buckled up for this roller coaster, so. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. For this, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe it's just because it's like kind of a low-key week. I don't know. Today's the eclipse. Kind of like, all right, well, here we go. Hopefully everything goes well and we can see it. We're not supposed to have any clouds, things like that, but hold on. I'm like not in frame. I know. All right. I think I got everything. I feel like it's so empty, but I still don't know what's on my schedule for Planning Life with Erin things for tomorrow and Wednesday. Depends on what I get done today. I do have a little bit of time, so I have high hopes on filming a few things today. I have a lot of things that people have sent to me that I need to film to share with you guys. Really excited. So like I said, if you are liking what you see, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all the things. Okay, guys, we're going to call it. I really like how this came out. I keep moving you out of frame. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. And as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and spend it with me. I truly appreciate it. I know we're all busy, so thank you, thank you. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.